Wiggly,
Yes.
you look like you.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network. BS3 Network.
Welcome to another episode of Queen3 and King. I am your host, King Dog, and we call it Q3 and K for you cool cats and kittens out there. You lamos call it Queen3 and King, but you know, it is what it is. Once again, I am your host, King Dog, and these the other people. We'll get to it in a minute, but I gotta post something on social media. How you pronounce it? Kyle Medea.
Stop acting dumb.
Lily, you got to hold it down all by yourself today.
God, what is wrong with him?
Well, let me just say this, Lily. My coffee ain't spiked with Crown Royal like Mama Zed's used to be, but this just some tea to soothe my throat.
You sure? You sure that's just some tea to soothe your throat? Because you already sound like you on one.
No, I'm on two, girl. Oh, yeah. I'm excited because I got my best friends in here. You know how kids get when they best friends around and stuff like that. So I got Craig and I got AJ Jones.
Yes, sir.
We got South Dallas's finest and the Fifth Ward's finest in the house. You hear me? Competing hoods in the building.
I love it.
All right, we're going to enter today's show again, as you see on the ticker below, is Christmas in the City with our special guest, Andre Jones of JM&E, that's Jones Media and Entertainment, and the Lunch Break Sports Show, and Craig White of the Piggly Wiggly in Garland, Texas, on First Street in Maine.
Yeah. Stop it.
What they sell that ribbon cane syrup.
All right, so I'm going to introduce my co-host. We're going to start to my left. You're right. With the baby queen today, since the season queen is out. She's in a contract dispute with the producers and makers of Queen3 and King, and it's at the end of the year, so they're not sure if we're going to renew or not. But anyway, that's another story. That's kind of private information. Anyway, baby queen, formerly known as Blake's mama. She's now fully entrenched in the Bronx Mamas camp, especially since his first Christmas is near. So get ready for the timeline to be drenched for baby's first Christmas in about 5 days or so. She's also known as Lily, Mama Lee. Talk to the people, Queen.
Hello, everyone.
And before we go another further, Craig, go ahead and say what you was going to say. You said before we went live, Lily looked like what?
Oh, she looked like she belonged to Brandon. She looks so pretty.
Yeah,
you look pretty. And Mika, you look pretty too.
Yeah, you didn't have to say that, Craig.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
Why you do your head like this every time you say something?
I know it.
See, Andre, that's how cool Dallas folks do. You know,
I see. Garland.
Right. All right, and next we have our educator queen, also known as Meba TT. She's been getting some screenshots of photos sent to her saying, "Hey, TT," by some of her admirers. So hopefully they are watching today. So industry admirers. Again, she is back with her crown of Miss Tulsa is back intact, and Talk to the people, Queen.
Good evening. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Now.
Loud and clear
It's
now.
better.
Got that roach dust out your mic thing.
What about almost?
You're gonna get back in the Facebook penitentiary. You start talking trash again.
I almost
let
heard
me ask you something.
Dead in your back.
Dead in the bike. The bike.
Talk to the people regarding your admirers and stuff that be sending you screenshots and stuff. You want to say anything to them that's likely watching?
Mick, I
just gonna bat your eyelashes at them. That's what they used to do back in the 20s of the last century, not these 20s. No, I guess that's enough. All right, we'll move on. And next, starting
God.
Backup center for the Lakeview Centennial Patriots back in 1988. Currently running the Piggly Wiggly franchise of one out of Garland, Texas. My man's 100 grands, Craig Eugene White.
What's going on, everybody?
Hello.
And hopefully all night when we talk, he don't do his head like this, but I can't guarantee.
Hey man, I'm feeling that.
That's a Stevie Wonder.
And I would have had him on the show sooner and more often, but I got to call and check with his wife before I let him on, because she the one got to set everything up. You don't know. All he got to do is sit down at the table, just like when he do when it's supper time. He just got to sit down at the table. And when he do, get up. So that's all he got to do tonight. So I call her and say, can he be out?
Yikes.
That's correct.
All right. And last but certainly not least, the radio veteran. Ironically, with Cincinnati ties, WKRP in Cincinnati, he is Venus Flytrap. You recognize him. Some of you know him as Tim Reed, but his real name is AJ Jones. He's with the Jones Media and Entertainment Group, and he is the star of the Lunch Break Sports Show on BS3 Network. Also can be seen on Roku TV every day at 12 p.m. Central Time. Andre Jones, talk to the people.
Mick, I keep a Bible with me and a robe, so if you need that admirer to get clank, let me know. I'll travel. I got you. I know you got a bunch of preachers in your family, but just know I got you.
Yes,
they charge too much. The preachers in our family charge too much.
Yeah, I'll charge nothing. You do same day marriages. You just let me know what you want.
Yeah, they high, and you got to get them a bottle of original Crown with the purple bag.
Yeah.
So, but you can't get that to them until after the service.
Thank you. I'll let you know.
I got you. Just say the word.
All right. And we got a couple of people in the chat room, as always. You know, our chat room gonna be lit. We got Mondex in the building. One of Garland's best charitable gentleman there, who's involved with all kinds of philanthropy and whatnot. So barbershop owner, doing a lot in the community, so we appreciate him. What's up, Mon?
What up?
Then we got Aunt Rita in the building. She goes, greetings, my beautiful family. She ought to have some good comments about this, because they Christmas is probably back in the day. And then I guess the wife is correcting us on his name. It's not Eugene, it is Edwin.
She correcting you. Come on, Edwin.
No, you know why she say that, don't you?
Why is that?
Man, I was in the 4th grade and didn't nobody teach me how to spell my middle name. I done told you that. So I knew how to spell.
That's right.
But I didn't know how to spell Eugene.
That's right.
Hey, AJ, I don't see nothing funny. I just covered my, I didn't want to cough on the camera. That's all.
Oh, wow.
That's
wow. All right, we got Lil Craig in the building, also known as Craig Calm. Matter of fact, check him out on Spotify. He got a couple of joints on there that every time I get ready to roll me one, I put his song on. What's that song I like? CJ, let me know, man. I can't remember right now because I've been drinking this coffee. We got Gary Philosophy Freeman in the building. He said, "What up, fam? We got to have you on soon, Gary. It's about time, man." And we got Snowman in the building. The one and only Brian Snowman. The Snowman Morning Show with Cole Johnson. You can hear it here every morning, 7 p.m. Central Time on the BS3 Network. Him and Cole Johnson.
7 a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m. My bad. It's coffee. And he goes, oh, good evening, King Doc and Company. What's going on? Craig just said, two-headed dragon. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All right, let's get into this Christmas situation here. And I'm going to start with the baby queen on this one. So just a couple of little quick questions, and then we'll get into some funny items. We're going to give you some strategies on how to pick gifts for folks, because apparently some of you don't know how. So Lily, have we really lost the true meaning of Christmas as a society?
Yes, I think we have. I think that we make it more about gifts and not what the season is actually supposed to be.
Right.
Because Jesus is the reason for the season.
For the season, yeah.
Wow. That sounds like a song y'all sung at y'all Christmas pageant back in the day.
We might have while you up there talking.
All right, Mika, have we really lost the true meaning of Christmas? Or are people just talking?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I see. I'm gonna have to do you like Facebook be doing. They'll teach us some manners. They put ass in jail, so I know how to do the same thing.
Dang.
Did you did not? You didn't do that, did you?
Yeah, he did.
You ready? Is you ready?
I'm bike.
You don't want to elaborate on that at all?
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
All right. This is a program that we trying to get a little sponsorship out of, and if Fiji.
Seemed like Mika wanted that new Lexus and didn't get it.
If Fiji find out we don't do a whole lot of talking, they ain't gonna give us this check here. But that's all right. When I get it, I must just like you ain't got nothing to say. I ain't gonna have nothing to say. You want to talk now or not?
Well, when she finished, I'll be talking again.
That's right. I got you then. You're gonna get a double share. Double for your trouble. Craig White, have we really lost the true meaning of Christmas, man, or is people just talking because it's something good to say?
Yeah, they really just be talking because it's something good to say. We
speak up and quit trying to talk cool, man. Yeah.
You can't hear me?
Now I can. You trying to Cadillac and shit back there.
Listen to me.
And listen to me good. Say what you usually say.
Yeah, people really have. We focus more on the gifts and not the gift. I mean, man, we come a long way as a culture.
Yeah.
And I think that us as a whole, we need to focus on the gift and bring more people together. We're so divided right now because I didn't get you what you wanted for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, like Mika didn't get the Lexus, so she acting a little funny. But like that program when she had just got some, good news, she was all friendly. All right, HA. Have we really lost the true meaning of Christmas? And you ain't got to say it just because you be pastor. Tell us the truth. But some folks just talking, ain't they, man? Just so they look good on social media, trying to get people to focus on what they ain't even focus on. Tell the truth.
So I'm gonna say this. I think people are celebrating it like they was raised to celebrate it, and everybody wasn't raised the same way.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
Some folks just doing what they was taught to do. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this: Mika and Lily now better be glad I wasn't raised like I was taught to do, because I was taught to just put some peppermints, an orange, an apple, some pecans, and some walnuts in a sock and give it to your ass. So they better be lucky I wasn't raised like I was taught to do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, I think as a whole we really have, but some folks, and you can kind of tell, man. Some folks just be talking. If it's something good to say, and they think people gonna, pat them on the back because they done said, something good. They ain't prayed all year, but then on Christmas time they want to say Jesus is the reason for the season. They don't even know we calling him Yahweh now. You follow me?
Yahweh.
There you go. There you go.
By his real name. Gary Freeman said, "Here's an easy test. Ask what the first thing that comes to mind when Christmas is mentioned. If it ain't sweet baby Jesus, then the answer is yes."
Yeah.
Real talk.
Simple.
Yeah. All right, we got JC Way in the building. Justin Carwell, Elevate Podcast on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Central Time. What's up, Mike? Then we got Ain't We that said, "We all know the true meaning of Christmas, however we get caught up." Hey, sometimes you get caught up. That's just what it is.
In the hustle and the bustle of the season.
All right. So how do we change it then, AJ? We making too much, the gift giving and stuff like that. How do we change it? Because the first joker that say we want to get the focus back on Jesus and stop giving gifts, they're gonna mess up Thanksgiving and Christmas the next year. So tell me how we gonna fix it if we make it too much of it.
So all I'm gonna do is tell you what I did. My two boys with me a couple of Christmases when they were younger, and man, I saw them throwing gifts that wasn't theirs. They would look at the name, oh, that ain't mine, and they would chunk it. And I was like, oh, okay, I got you.
This is what we do.
Open up everything's like, oh, okay, show me what you got. Okay, that's real nice. Put it over on the side. Okay, open it. Oh, that's not. Oh, you got that. Oh, that's real nice. Put it over the side. And then I had them get up and get dressed and pack up all that stuff that they just opened up and was chunking, put it in bags, and we took it downtown and we gave it away.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, they was mad at me for years.
I bet.
But I had to get them, and again, I was guilty of what I just said.
Right.
I had raised them to receive nice gifts, and I would go broke on it.
Yeah.
But when I saw that there was no gratitude to the point where they're throwing something that they did not buy because their name wasn't on it, it's like, oh no, we got to get this away. We got to flip the script.
Yeah.
And they still bring it up. They grown now. They still bring it up, but they bring it up with some respect on it, as opposed to, man, Dad, I almost never talk to you again after that.
Yeah.
So they learned that day the different meaning of Christmas. Everybody don't have it like you, and it is more blessed to give than to receive. So that's what I think we got to do. I think we've got to, we got to put the real message out there, and if people get caught up in the other stuff, sometimes you got to wake them up when they get caught up.
Right.
And how old were they?
Say that again, Lily.
How old were they?
So one was 12 and the other was 5, because they're 7 years apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 5-year-old was throwing stuff like, if it didn't have his name on it, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Look, straight. So yeah, put that in the bag, come with me, and yeah.
Yeah, and so it really ties into what we talked about a few weeks ago, Fuel of Fathers, right?
Yeah.
And how you got to be the unpopular person from time to time, right? And I mentioned some conversations that me and Craig done had about it, and sometimes we try to play like it's cool, but shit, it ain't fun being the heavy in the situation,
So
but if you put your own feelings ahead of theirs, and you want to be feeling good at the house, then you're not going to do them a favor, right? It's just what the words say: you spare the rod, you spoil the child. So what my most important task in this stewardship that I've been given is to make sure they get it right. And if that means you don't have to like me, shoot, even in some of their adult years, I done had some not like me for a little while, and if that's the case, I can't, I still love you, and I'm going to talk to you and tell you I love you every day and all this. And you might not return my text for a few days, or a few weeks, or a few months, but, it's just not no popularity contest. I got a job to do. Right. Craig, if we're making too much of the gift giving, how in the hell do we fix it? How do we change it?
Hey, man, it's it's a journey called life. And people wait to one specific day a year to tell people what they want and what they think they deserve. I don't operate like that. If you needed January the 15th, then I got you. If you needed June the 12th, then I got you. So at the end of the day, it's a lot of people that get caught up and you got your Christmas shopping done? Yeah, I was through Christmas shopping last year. At the end of the day, call me and you short on your light bill. Call me and you short on your insurance.
Yeah.
Call me, and that's Christmas.
Yeah. All right, for everybody that's watching on YouTube, please click the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this with somebody that need to be taught some manners on Christmas. And share your thoughts with us as well in the comment section. Let us know. Our viewers are the backbone of this show, and their thoughts are just as important as ours. So share with us today. And also we are live on Roku TV. Just search BS3 TV and download today. If you got a Roku device, download it. No, you got Roku because you're watching all that Netflix and shit.
What they got to do with
Mika. Okay, I can't go there right now because she need a minute to recover. If we're making too much of this gift giving, how do we change it?
I like what AJ said. If you see how people, were you talking to me?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Put some
if you see someone is not.
AJ laughing at you.
Dead in your back.
You don't even understand.
It's called a Waco, nigga.
I'm gonna kick up and kick. I'm gonna jump and kick him right in the bike.
Dang.
And your favorite cousin laughing at you too.
I'm trying. Well, I think, like AJ says, you kind of correct the behavior. Once you see it, you call it out, and you have to make sure that you correct that behavior. Because I've seen people, like he said, I've seen people throw gifts, and when the one Christmas my daddy saw that we were kind of not. It wasn't that we weren't thankful. It was like, where's something else? Where's something else?
Right. Yeah.
He made us start adopting families the next year.
Yeah.
So that you can, we're going to adopt family and a couple of your gifts going to go to them. So and once you learn that and once you see the power of that, I think that also helped to correct our behavior as well.
Yeah, because I think that's some of the best memories that I have from Christmas. Like I remember taking that little girl that bike. You remember?
Yeah.
Like I remember. Yeah. Those are the things I remember. I don't remember the little gifts that I used to get or the things I used to have a fit for. But those are the things that you really remember.
That's what's up. Yeah, you don't remember very many gifts, but you remember some of those memories.
Experience.
Right?
Yeah.
So it sounds like being more philanthropic. Is kind of thing. And kind of teaching that. Craig, that mean let me see how I can put this for you.
Hey man, don't do me. Don't do me. Don't do me. I'm gonna tell you something.
I know you with the Lakeview, man. Y'all focus on screwdrivers and shovels and hammers and stuff. Y'all didn't really hit the books like we did. So I'm just trying to make sure.
Gone, dog.
You ain't out there in Augustine.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
South Garland had more people to go to college down there in Huntsville than Lakeview did.
Not in Huntsville.
Probably. That don't mean we wasn't smart. All right. A couple of comments. Let's see. All right. So the Mrs. White over there says entitlements and expectations versus gratitude, grace, and thanks. Yeah.
Very true.
And Gary says, here's how to change it. You can't take them days off unless you actively practice Christianity. Them days off will convert some people. And Wheeler says we only focus on the true meaning of Christmas only when we broke. Yeah.
That's real.
Screaming.
Y'all mama, Lily and Mika, she said, hey, y'all, this is mama, like we don't know. I can tell y'all about some Christmas, okay? Oh, I know you can.
Yeah.
I know you can. And I was hoping Nikki would.
I know her favorite Christmas gift.
So she could tell when you start going together, you and AJ start going together. See, that's our daddy, AJ. AJ, remember I told you we got another AJ?
Yeah, that's right.
That first Christmas, my mom and him started going together. She left us with our Aunt Marita, me and Nikki, and she went to Tulsa with him. So she didn't know the true meaning.
Boy, don't be telling my mom and daddy business.
Don't talk about it. I can tell y'all about some real Christmas, okay? Yeah, I know you can.
What you gonna do is get off my mama.
Yeah.
And the Blue Streak Freak, Theodora Harper in the building. Theodora. She goes, hey, Queens and King, Doc and guests, happy holidays.
Hey.
Happy holidays. She sent one of the producers of Queen3 and King a question about this topic, so we will ask that a little later.
Awesome.
We got Amy McCann.
Amy.
She done put her whole middle name on her. I guess she's trying to honor Queen Elizabeth or something. She just passed away shortly. I don't know.
Boy, get your
own.
Hey, Queen.
Amen, Elizabeth.
All right, we got CJ Boyd in the house. The other half for the Elevate podcast.
What's the Rizzy? The Sheezy.
Send me a little of that money you won on the crap table during the forecast last night. You owe us a cut on that, man. And Wheeler said, I love receiving. Don't change shit. I heard that.
Man.
All right. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Amy says, for my family and me, we much rather experiences versus gifts. Yeah. I also think the true meaning of Christmas has to be taught early. That's a great point. In fact, I spoke with a young lady who says that she takes her kids on a vacation every Christmas instead of buying Christmas gifts because they want experiences instead of, because she like, really, they get everything they want during the course of the year. She don't make them wait as long as they're doing their business, taking care of school, taking care of the house, doing their chores, stuff like that. She goes, I get them what they want if I can afford it. She said, but in terms of Christmas time, we go on a vacation every year, and for their birthdays, they try to do a little something quick because she says the experiences are more important than the items.
That's exactly what I said I want to start doing. I think they have everything. Idea. Like there's nothing else to get. So,
I think that's a great idea. Justin said, no, I was laughing at your comment. Oh, if you have Roku TV because you're watching all that damn okay, now the wife is standing up.
Come on.
That's right.
I knew that was coming.
Stand by your man.
Come on in here, wifey.
This Edwin's wife. Go ahead. You want to say something to her?
Huh?
You want to say something to her?
Who you talking to?
You, Edwin. Yeah.
Hey, Jay, I'm not him pick. Quit laughing at me. I'm not him pick.
Oh, no. I knew she was coming. I knew she was coming for Doc. I knew she wasn't coming. She was going to defend her man. You ain't here, in fact. You love.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, T. Now, what you think about that?
I don't give a damn. I want you to tell that. Hey, Craig, if we got some time at the end of the show, remember, I want you to tell that story, okay, before we leave. Okay. Gary Freeman said, hold them Christmas days hot. Oh, we already said that. No. He said, hold them Christmas days hostage. You can't take off.
Yes, indeed.
You being baptized.
Dang.
And born again.
All right, we got Erica Kenyatta in the building. That's not a familiar name. She goes, we made a change this year. No gifts this year, just a family trip. That's what's up, Erica. How did you hear about us, Erica? Let us know.
That's one of my friends.
Okay, that's one of your friends.
That's one of my friends. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. What's up, Erica Kenyatta? Let me see this profile picture of yours. All right, girl. We sure appreciate
when I tell you he make me tired.
Hey, the bottom line, if she ain't free, she got to be cool people. She got to be cool people.
No, you make me real tired.
All right, so Amy says gifts are great, but making traditions with your loved ones is even more fulfilling. You be over them gifts as soon as you open them, right? In fact, I've said if the Lord so sees fit to, let me get remarried again, one of the things that I want to do is that, any of our families, like our kids and grandkids and stuff, know that every Christmas Eve we're gonna be over Papa's house. Every Christmas Eve we go, it's gonna be a tradition. You ain't got to call and ask. Christmas Eve we're gonna be doing this thing. So just so you can not only create traditions with your own family, but you create traditions with your blended family because there's so many of them, right? And that'll help the bonding process. Unless one of them got problems to where every time they start drinking that brown, they act a fool, then maybe that's not something you want to do. I don't know. But I'm just saying, maybe I'll do it on Easter or something.
Oh, man.
Easter.
It don't seem to be as much drinking on Easter, do it? Because everybody be going to church with their mama and grandma. We done said my best gift ever was some Marc Jacobs perfume for my nephew, King Dog. That is when I used to get that Marc Jacobs out faithfully to make sure my aunties and mamas and everybody was taken care of.
But King, let me throw something out there because somebody brought it up, and when she just said that, I had to teach my kids how to give as well. Yeah. Because once they started getting used to giving as opposed to receiving, man, they wouldn't give the same kind of gifts that they wanted to receive. It's like, no, we're not doing that either. And it took 1 year where I said, all right, give me your favorite gift. And they gave it to me. It's like, that's what you need to be giving away.
Ooh, your first fruits. Hey, that's a first fruits kind of doggone seed right there, man. You can go somewhere with that, AJ.
But it's just
I'm not kidding you.
It's just real. I mean, I would even see it when my oldest son, he was with me for the longest as a single father. He would only let his friends play with certain gifts.
Wow.
But he would hold his best gifts for himself. It's like, that's not no real friend, dog. A real friend will let your old man play with something that you want to play with. So, I had to teach him how to give, man.
That one right there?
Yeah.
That's how he do. He don't give me his best stuff. Like, when we done bought something together and we split it, he be watching which ones I pick and stuff.
Craig, why he on you so hard, bro? Why is he on you?
Him don't know no better, AJ.
Okay, now I know.
Brother-in-law said, "Get off Miss Wilmer, sir. He protecting his mother-in-law."
And he don't play about her.
But I bet he laughing back there though while he defending her.
He don't play about her.
And Amy Elizabeth is giggling. All right, so let's talk about some gifts now. We done talked about some gift giving, and we done put it in proper perspective now that it ain't about to give, but we still want to talk a little bit about gift giving and receiving. So we want to talk about favorite gifts. So my auntie just talked about the Marc Jacobs being her favorite gift, and to reset the table, I'm a radio professional, so we got to reset. Our topic today is Christmas in the City with Andre Jones of JM&E, Holmes Media and Entertainment Group, and the Lunch Break Sports Show, and Craig White of the Piggly Wiggly in Garland, Texas, on First Street and Main. Right across the street.
Ain't no damn Piggly Wiggly in Garland.
Right across the street from the tire shop and the Taco Bell.
He gets on my nerves.
I tickle myself. All right, so let's start with Lily on this one. Lily, what was your favorite Christmas gift of all time?
I don't know. I've had some good ones.
She's trying to think of who watching so she know who to make mad.
That's not at all.
Brandon over there, you better say what it is.
I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I would say some favorites.
Mm-hmm. Whatever, just say some words. Whatever, just say some words. Okay.
There you go. Take your time, Alicia. Don't do it.
Okay. Hey,
Fight it.
Don't look at me in that tone.
Fight it.
I would have to say my Bartesian.
Uh-huh.
My Bartesian is.
Say, did you hear what Edwin said?
What did he say?
No, you tell her, Edwin.
You spoiled. That's what that is.
Uh-huh.
You know, my Bartesian was one of my favorites.
A Bartesian, what is that?
It's like your at-home bartender.
Okay. Kind of like a Keurig, right?
Kind of like a Keurig.
Where you get that at?
I was supposed to say
This
from
fool.
my brother. From my brother.
I only know one brother you got. With that? Oh, that's the Bartesian. I got you. My bad. I'm sorry.
That was one of my favorites.
It's better to give than to receive.
One of my favorites I actually received this Christmas early. So I got to upgrade my
put another
ring.
baby in you? Huh?
Nope, I upgraded my ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No wonder you've been laughing like this. Show it off.
I got my hands down on purpose because I don't want nobody to say I'm
doing it.
She thinks she's gonna be in a different tax bracket if y'all see it.
No. And no, that was
that's all right.
So that's probably my favorite.
There it is. There it is, Lily.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh. TT, what was your favorite gift?
He's an ex, so I'm not gonna give him that credit. So let me think of something else.
Oh, wow.
You can still name it.
Hey, Craig, before you say your favorite gift, I need to ask Craig a question. Craig, when Mika on the way to heaven, what is she gonna see?
A detour sign. Hell, 35 miles. Yeah.
He said, "Hey, 35 miles." He done changed that joke over the years. The detour sign used to say 30 miles. She ain't gonna see one until it's 35 miles away.
Yeah. Okay, a couple favorites. As a kid, it was my cash register that I got.
I remember I used to try to check out every damn thing. I'm like, I own this already. Hell, I ain't got to pay for it again.
I used to try to check out everything.
Yeah, trying to ring up.
And then and then as an adult, well, of course, I think I'm gonna say my Bartesian is one of my favorites too. And it's a Pandora bracelet that I love.
Go back to that other machine. How do you pronounce Bartesian? What are you calling it?
Look around the corner on your counter.
All right,
baby.
Let's go to Edwin. Edwin, what is your favorite gift?
I
know it had to be Miss Gloria and Dennis that got it for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a bicycle.
But it wasn't that Christmas when you got caught smoking, though.
Man,
and it wasn't that Christmas where you recorded over that Maze cassette either.
With his what?
With his rap.
That rap, I remember.
So y'all. So, cassettes was out. And, back in the day, you could just put a cassette holder, record over it. And he done recorded over his mama Maze CD. So one Saturday, her friends in the living room having a little drink and listening to Maze. And all of a sudden, hey, cool, see, that's me rocking on the MIC. And hey, you think Mika talking about beating your back end? He got his back beat in. But her friends thought it was hilarious. Oh my God. Yeah. So we know you didn't get nothing good that Christmas. What Christmas did you get something good? Look at Lily, go drink some water, girl.
Lily, that ain't that funny. You're hurting me. Mika, you hurting me too. AJ, don't start hurting me, man.
I'm just trying to imagine how it went from Frankie Beverly to his rap.
you know, see that Frankie Beverly is traveling music. So my mama and them were drinking them baby bulls and smoking them bits in the heads of menthol. And then right in the middle of Happy Feelings, I come on there. Hey, that's me. I'm Robert So Hard from the T.O.P. Man, I thought my mom was gonna kill me that day.
Oh my God. Hey, he told me that one day I was in the barber shop getting a haircut. He was cutting my hair. I know we shut the shop down for 30 minutes. I couldn't sit still and let you cut it, man. It's too funny.
Yeah, but I paid her back. I paid her back.
You paid her back?
Over and over. I paid her back 150 times.
So what's your favorite gift, man?
I told you that bicycle from Western Auto. Remember they had the Western Flower mags with the spider webs in the middle of them?
Yeah.
Then after that, I always wanted a mini bike or a motorcycle. And when that didn't happen, I quit celebrating Christmas.
And now that's why he got 17 mini bikes and mopeds that people be running through fences and shit.
Look, he said that's correct.
Oh, hey, you think I be wrecking on my four-wheelers and side-by-sides and stuff? Oh, he has some wrecks down there in Van Augustine. You hear me? AJ.
Ridiculous.
Favorite gift, sir?
My favorite gift, I was one of the first kids in my neighborhood to get a moped.
Really?
Ooh.
That moped, Doc.
He's a rich kid, man. He's a rich kid.
I was about to say, y'all are rich.
That's why his beard came out white, because he rich. All rich people, rich black people, their beards come out white.
Look how he looking.
No, I can honestly say, man, my mom used to sacrifice for me and my sister, man.
I heard that, man. That's a big gift, man, as a kid.
It
For a
is.
black kid to get that,
Oh, yeah.
It really was. But what I also realized was mama was tired of taking me to practice all the time. So that moped kind of filled in that blank. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How old were you at the time, man?
Man, I had to be 12, 13.
Oh, wow. That's big. That's big. I remember one time my mama and daddy, they had already got divorced at this time. And I probably was about 11 or 12. And for a lot of kids in the neighborhood, like Sidney Clark, Craig, Cedric Ransom, a lot of them was going to try to, Tony Price was going to try to go get some moped. You know, they were my little crew back in the day. And so I'm like, shoot, I'm going to get a moped. So I went and asked my mama, if I'm my dad, I'm going to ask my daddy if he can give me a moped. And you know, mama wouldn't say nothing like that, like he had nothing like that back in the day, but she knew something I didn't. Get that Negro credit when no nigga had one, no way. So I was excited for about 72 hours until I got that, because back then you didn't get no notices really approved. So I slept happy for 72 hours until that notice came back, and he says, hey, I tried, man. It broke my little heart, man.
Is Speaker crying?
Huh?
Yeah,
I was thinking to myself, dang. Hey, look, I was thinking to myself, dang, mama said, yeah, easy on that. Because you know, you don't say, yeah, on no stuff like that. She said, yeah, so easy. And I'm like, I'm in there, you know. And I ain't know nothing about credit back then. But I knew something was up, though, because when we was in the motorcycle place, that was when that place was on Garland Road, right there, Craig, right by Garland and Miller, that little motorcycle place.
Sure, the Kawasaki dealership.
That's right. That's right. So I go in there, we go in there, we sitting down at the man table, he doing the paperwork at the man desk and stuff. And I knew my dad was kind of looking funny, but I ain't, I'm a kid, I don't know nothing about this, and shit, 72 hours, I found out why. He was looking funny. I still didn't get no moped till I got home. Oh my God. Okay, Theodora, did I get everybody on their favorite gift?
Yeah.
Yes.
Theodora said my favorite gift from my husband was my chocolate string pearls.
All right.
Okay.
Is they the kind that you eat?
All right.
You better get them pearls.
I ain't never seen no chocolate. Is this something I'm missing? What is that?
Leave that alone. Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Oh, that's some nasty thing.
No, man.
Oh my!
No, boy.
Her name is Blue Streak Freak. I don't know what they be doing.
I knew you was gonna make it nasty.
I don't know.
Leave it alone.
If you would have just answered my question when I asked instead of saying leave it alone.
Did you see me go to my water? If you see me go to my water, that means leave it alone.
All right, Theodore,
He makes me tired, y'all.
Send me a picture of the pearls. Brandon said she got her favorite Christmas gift on Saturday. Okay. Let's see. I remember when Brandon showed me the first ring, boy. My boy was proud of that ring too, bud. Brother-in-law. They've been calling me brother-in-law about 4 years before they got married. Let me show you what I got. And I said, yeah, that's nice. Let's see. We said back in the day, it was some Christmas we didn't get nothing at all because our mom didn't save the money. Didn't have the money, and they didn't have charities that donated toys or clothes back then. She tried to explain the true meaning of Christmas to us and said getting toys is not everything. I was 6 and didn't want to hear that crap. I wanted some toys. In fact, I've heard my mama, so I knew that, right? That wasn't anything that is a secret to us. Yeah. They literally did get happy if they got an orange or an apple on Christmas. Mm-hmm. They was happy, man. Mm-hmm. And she said sometimes they'll make candy out of sugar and water on the stove and stuff like that, let it get hard, and then they broke the pieces up and stuff like that, right? So again, you want to know why I'm laughing and I'm talking, I'm giggling, I have a good time in life and don't let nothing shake me, man? Because I know where we done came from, man. We done came from that to business owners. You got 3 house owners, her kids, the 3 kids, and the one I made on here, 3 kids on here, 2 got college degrees. I'm just real smart. And all of them got houses, and we came from a place that barely would get an apple on Christmas, man. Wow. I remember my mama told me she got a dog. Huh? What'd you say, Greg?
Yeah, man. I'm with you.
Yeah. I remember one time she told me, she done told this story about her getting a dog. I think it was her. It might have been Linda, but I think it was her. And they said, because they didn't get much stuff on Christmas, they got a dog one year. And she kept that dog to that joker barely had any hair left in it. And a dog hair don't be coming out. So know they had that joker a long time, man. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I know, man. I really do. I get it, Yeah. So like I said, that's why, man, I don't let nothing shake me, man. We too blessed, man. We don't come from too far to have a long face about nothing, man. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty too. Shit.
Boy, that have nothing to do with the story.
Yeah, I don't know what it go by. You, AJ?
I'm on my phone, Doc.
The wife said, sound like I need one of those. The chocolate pearl? What you need?
The Bartesian.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Correct. CJ said mine was a Sacramento Kings jersey with Iversons to match a chopper style bicycle. I heard that.
All right.
Hey, you remember buying?
All right.
They must have sold them at the barber shop. 2 for 1.
Let me tell you. No. Sam's had them, but let me tell you this. Asked him, did he get to open up? Wait till Christmas, get to open up. That day that I buy it, go on and ride
it. Ain't no waiting, baby.
Yeah.
Ain't no waiting.
He didn't want to go to the trouble of hiding it. Danielle said facts. Blue Streak Freak said that's nice, the mopeds. Mm-hmm. Okay, now she's telling us Le'Veon. Oh, the chocolate pearls. Le'Veon.
She said she's gonna show you, so just go with it.
Le'Veon by Jared, Chocolate Diamonds and Pearls. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. That's the song Prince sung, Diamonds and Pearls.
Diamonds and Pearls. Yeah, I like that.
I want to go back to Paisley Park so bad. I don't know what to do.
Take me.
Wilma Jean Pierce said, son, you know that your daddy couldn't get anything, even if it was free. God, dog. Look at this, AJ. How my mama do me about my daddy, man.
I'm busy, Doc. I'm sorry.
It's amazing that I'm as well-rounded and as well-developed mentally as I am.
You
statements.
Mika, I don't see nothing that funny. You laughing at him.
baby. She came throwing slugs, okay?
She said, even if it's free.
She said he couldn't go half on a free hamburger.
Dang, mama.
Great.
That's enough. That's enough, Wilma. That's enough.
Mama, go put that phone on the charger.
Ain't we to say chocolate diamonds jewelry is beautiful? Okay, I'm on some new stuff. And Danielle said, "Mama Wilma is tough, boy." Ain't she? She throwing them bows, ain't she?
Yeah.
All right,
Alicia, how mom you doing?
Well, I'm not gonna say nothing about what she shouldn't have said because I remember that day you was up there at Mignon with that honey bun. So I ain't gonna say nothing.
Here we go. It only took 50 minutes into the program for him to bring this story out. That's another reason I don't have his ass on. We got to tell everybody business. All right, so now we're going to do a real quick black check.
Okay.
Y'all talking about all want to be black and stuff like that. And we're going to start with the baby queen since she got a college degree out of somewhere in Denton or somewhere, UTD, online or something. I don't know. What's Kwanzaa?
Huh?
What's Kwanzaa? She says, now she sounds like Kate needs sight words, don't she? Mika, what you say when Kate couldn't get them sight words good? Because you was the teacher, you was more embarrassed than her because you knew you hadn't been teaching that good. Mika was fussing at her.
I wasn't a teacher, jerk.
Hey, Mika was fussing at her more than Lily was.
She sure was.
So, Lily, what's Kwanzaa? You ain't finna get out of this.
A holiday.
What kind of holiday?
An African American holiday.
Okay, we're gonna let you go there. We're gonna move on to Mika Googling it. I see your head down on this damn phone, Googling it. What's Kwanzaa? Yeah, I caught you. Look at her looking down right now.
It is. It's the Black folks' Christmas, and which means first fruits in Swahili.
She looked.
Each family celebrates.
Lily, as soon as I asked you the question, she grabbed the phone.
Man.
That's why I knew I had to do a black check.
So am I smart?
No, you ain't smart. Let's go to Craig.
I don't celebrate Kwanzaa.
And see if Lakeview taught him. What's Kwanzaa?
That's the holiday that John Wilder Price get everybody together. That's the part. Say I'm lying.
That John Wilder Price do what?
Get everybody together at Fair Park. Say I'm lying.
So do you know who John Wilder Price is, AJ? That's our what is he? He's a councilman.
That's right.
Yes.
In South
For years.
Area for years. So every Kwanzaa fest, he'll have a little celebration there. That's why he said that. All right, so now I'm gonna ask
great story right
HBCU. Here. I know he know. What's Kwanzaa?
I'm Mr. HBCU.
Yeah.
You know, I went to a PWI.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to a HBCU.
This is the first time I done seen you without an HBCU shirt on.
Facts. I didn't wear one this week, and I'm really feeling some kind of way about it. I have one on tomorrow. It's a Pan-African celebration, actually. It's not just African-American. And it focuses on unity, creativity, faith, and gift giving. And I do remember it's December 26th through January 1st. That's all
right.
I got.
That's right. So now tell us what Pan.
Thank you, AJ.
I knew it.
So it covers, a lot of
Americans that put them pans in their lips that be out like that.
Africa is one of the most diverse continents.
Look at Lily. Lily that checked out because she can't.
And you can tell he just saw Wakanda Forever because they had that dude on there with the big thing in his lip. But anyway.
Pan-African is what? No, seriously.
It covers all the different countries in Africa. not just one, not just.
Okay, gotcha.
It pans across all of Africa.
Gotcha. See, Lily came back. She wasn't fully recovered because she came back drinking water. I know that trick too. She lucky she didn't spit it out because she wasn't too.
Leave me alone.
Lily.
Ted, grow up. Grow up.
What you say, Craig?
What'd you say, Craig?
I'm looking at that ring Lily got. I like the way she, she's holding her hand like Keith Swanson did at Bonanza.
I always hold my hand like that.
Yeah. Since Saturday.
Now
and again, here goes John Wiley Price again, because we just said ask John Wiley Price what's Kwanzaa. All right, so let me give you the official, like AJ said, Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karuma, usually on the 6th day. American Maulana Karinga created Kwanzaa in 1966 during the aftermath of the Watts riots. So again, the Watts riots is what inspired this. As a specifically African-American holiday, Kwanzaa is based on African harvest festival traditions from various parts of West and Southeast Africa. And that's something I wish we did more in our culture, is try to come up with some of those harvest and festivals and traditions that they had and try to some of that more, right?
So start that.
Karinga said his goal was to give Blacks an alternative to the existing holiday of Christmas and give Blacks an opportunity to celebrate themselves and their history rather than simply imitate the practice of the dominant society. That's strong as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, real.
Strong. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me ask you this question. We're going to start with AJ on this one. Then we go to Craig, Meek, and Lily. Is there anything you despise about Christmas? How about that?
I think I despise that it's become more commercial than folks even realize. They actually tie the economy to Christmas. There are people that base their profit margins on how much money we spend on Christmas. I'm sorry, I work too doggone hard for my money to be, spending it just because somebody tell me that I got to spend it now. So that's the part that I like the least, that it's more about the economy. It's more about the money than it is about what it's supposed to be about.
Right. And Shalina agrees with you, cousin. She goes, that's the true meaning of has been commercialized. So she's right with that. Craig, what do you despise about Christmas besides not getting that moped?
People go all out for one day. The mailman running the 24th, and he'll be right back on the 26th. So you go all out for that day. Now you short when it comes to the first. Yeah. And all of a sudden, that funky 40. That's how he came up with that song.
Yeah. You remember that situation where you had to help somebody load their Christmas gifts in the car at Walmart? And then was begging me for money in January.
Yeah, man.
True story. He was he was helping them load their car up January. They asked me for some money. That ain't funny.
I seen the Christmas gifts, but I was looking at the tires on the car, and I'm like, hey, you got to get back and forth to this job.
Yeah, Lily gone again.
Hey, man. As a man, I pay attention to details. Probably ain't had an oil change since she had it.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, AJ.
See, I can't even see it. I can't even. Keita's bed in is back, y'all. I can't even go to Mika now. They can't keep it together. Queen's bed in. She got engaged. I don't know. She didn't tell y'all on here. She told us on the forecast. She done got engaged. Somebody done asked her to marry him.
Yeah, she told us last time she was here.
It was on this show. She goes, I despise that Christmas starts earlier each year and overshadowing Thanksgiving. Yes. Hey, after Halloween, they be putting them decorations up, don't they?
Yeah.
And then we got Ben Sutter the third in the building. He put the BS and BS3. What's up, my man?
Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Okay, Lily, what do you despise about Christmas now that you done got your stuff together?
I think I despise the people that are the people that go super hard for Christmas, like they're always in the Christmas spirit, but they always be like, why you ain't in the Christmas spirit? Everybody should be in the Christmas spirit. Why are you pushing that on people? Like, you don't know where people are at. Like, some people don't have the money to celebrate.
And some people have lost loved ones during this time of year.
Are going through grief, right? Losing people. The holidays brings, those memories up. So I don't like that.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Be mindful of that, because in fact, during the holidays, suicide is on the rise every year during this time of year. So you got to be mindful of that, walking around whistling This Christmas. See, they talk about I'm on one today.
Because you are.
Without them checking out. Can you talk well enough to see what you despise on Christmas?
Them bald-headed tires took me out, y'all.
Yeah, she had you can't even got Christmas gifts so big that you need, me and her to put it in the car, and then she rolling around on the racing slicks. No, listen with that. Yeah,
you said racing slicks. What?
Yeah. I'm glad I got my tires done last month.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Thank you, Lord.
I know he be looking at everybody's tires. Every week I pull up to the barbershop. First thing he do is looking at seeing my truck clean and see what my tires look like. And be telling you ain't got but about 5,000 more miles on them tires. See? I'm like, man, shut up. I know what my tires look like. Tamika, can you tell us what you despise about Christmas?
I'm gonna say, like someone else said, Christmas starting in like September and October. Yeah. Like, wait, chill out. We don't get a chance to enjoy the other holidays, or just, not saying that you should wait until December, but good Lord, I don't want to hear this Christmas in September.
Yeah. What I despise about Christmas is in fact, this
is
the first year that I haven't had. I mean, I literally the last 2 years, not this year, but the last 2 years, hired somebody to come put my decorations up inside because I don't feel like doing it. I despise putting up decorations. I don't mind taking them down, but I don't want to put them up. Matter of fact, when I was married, we had an agreement. You put the shit up, and I take shit down because I don't want to mess with it, So that's what I despise about it, having to put them, deal with them decorations. Let's see. Lena says, I also despise the fact that every year at Christmas, something unexpected always happens and lessens my funds. But sweet baby Jesus always makes a way.
Yeah.
Yes, he will. Glory. All right. Well, that brings us to another end of another episode of Queen3 King. It has been a fun one. If you don't do nothing when you come to Queen3 King, but get to laugh every week, it is worth the price of admission. You understand me? Yeah. Understand me? So what we're going to do real quick, we're going to hit a quick commercial just for one of our sponsors, and then we're going to get some final thoughts, and we're going to get out of here.
Are you looking for something to do on your lunch break? Well, there's a show on the BS3 network that has only 4 words to say to you.
We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready.
The Lunch Break with AJ, powered by JM&E. Live weekdays at noon Central.
For
Y'all tell me. ABC, NBC, ESPN, CBS, ain't none of them got no commercial that hard on their airways. I promise you that. That's why I played it, because I know you can't help but get crunk when you hear it.
Yeah.
I wanted to rap.
That's me coming from the TOP. AJ, don't let him borrow your tape, man. We're going over it.
I see.
But Cole Johnson, man, hey, look at her. That's a bad man. Mm-hmm. And he did his thing on that commercial.
I love that commercial.
These are things that he did.
So good.
Unsolicited, on his own, took the time to do it for several shows on BS3 Network, and quality work, man. Quality work. Yeah, every time I watch the Lunch Break Short Sports Show, he play his own commercial.
No, I don't. I don't play.
I be telling him, man, they already watching your show. You don't have to play your commercial.
AJ, and if you did,
that's your business.
That's your business.
You didn't play that commercial the whole week after you got it the first time.
That's your business.
I slipped it in a couple of times when I first got it because I was like excited. But then that I heard my grandmama say, "Boy."
Lily said, we just said Alicia is right. I'm tired of people saying Merry Christmas, feeling that freaking Merry after Christmas. Tired of being asked, what did I get for Christmas? Mm-hmm. The Blue Streak Freak said, I really enjoy the show every week. We sure appreciate you, Theodora.
We enjoy you.
Erica said, great show. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Everything. Ask AJ about me when you talk to him next time.
Boy, yeah, and don't nobody care.
I'm talking about just so she can be a fan.
I know, just go on and go to the next topic.
Blue Streak Freak says, yes, indeed, that was the bomb. Yep, that commercial, yeah. And then said, it's your commercial play.
Exactly.
Queen of Badass said, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Queen. Make sure you take care of your fiance. I bet you my fiance and people to death over there where you're at. So make sure you get your fiance something. All right, so I'm gonna give some quick.
I can't wait. I'll be like, y'all, my fiance said.
8 strategies for how to pick gifts. Give problem solvers, not problem creators. Don't give more problems. Be practical, not flashy. Don't be so thoughtful. Sometimes just go with your heart, okay? When they say I have everything I need, give yourself and them chocolate pearls. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Give gifts that keep on giving, something that they can use, like memories, like we talked about, right? And put the present in presentation. Be present sometime. And then finally, always buy the best. If you're going to buy some stuff, don't get that cheap shit. If you're going to get them a Razor scooter, don't get the Dollar General version where it's got the plastic handle going to be off by the 27th. Get the good shit if you're going to get it. But don't get it at all. Look at Quita getting nasty on us. I did. Lingerie. A lingerie.
You're right.
Lingerie.
Lingerie.
And Gary said, great show. Merry Christmas, y'all. Appreciate you, Gary. All right, final thoughts. Baby Queen, final thoughts.
Merry Christmas. Everybody have a great holiday. Thank you for supporting us. We almost at the end of another year. So we just appreciate you guys. You guys have been the gift to our show because without you, we would have no show. That's it.
Yeah, they said 2022 tried to get out of here like it had somewhere to be.
Got to.
Mika, final thoughts, ma'am.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Thank you to Craig and AJ for coming on.
Yes, thank you.
And to our audience, we appreciate you. May you get all you desire for Christmas, or get that man or woman you desire for Christmas.
Come on.
In my mind. That's fine.
In my mind.
Y'all need to quit playing. Y'all playing with my song now. That's my stuff.
Yes.
Edwin, final thoughts, sir.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Remember, is coming on the 24th. He'll be right back on the 26th. So govern yourself accordingly.
Yeah, that's what Reverend Wilson used to say.
Huh?
That's what Reverend Wilson used to say. Govern yourselves accordingly every Sunday.
That's a word.
Yeah,
That's a word.
On the 20th, the people who gonna really be going nuts, you too late to count out the bag by the 20th. But if you were waiting on this check for this Thursday, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Save your little old money.
Yeah.
And tell the people where they can find you at.
Find me?
In my mind.
Right.
Merry Christmas.
AJ,
Man, I was trying to be real serious about my final remarks, but man, if you really want to test your friendship or your relationship, don't get them nothing for Christmas. Don't get them nothing.
Ooh, yeah.
Give them that. Baby, I'm giving you my best thoughts and my best prayers, and money couldn't buy that, so I just want you to have that. And I just see how that work out for you.
Here's the deal. Tell me if I'm lying, AJ, and I'll go back to you if you want to go on that. But tell me if I'm lying, panel. If you don't get a woman something, she's gonna be mad, and if you don't get a man something.
That's not true.
That's not
That's
true. That's a whole other show.
That's not true, though.
That's not true.
Well, listen to your sisters now. I'm gonna talk to you straight. I'm talking to you, King. They will be upset. Doc, you will be the talk of a. You will be the king of a thread that you ain't on.
Oh man,
they will set up a group.
Am I lying on
you?
Nah, you ain't lying, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have them back. We're gonna discuss this.
Not
Why
true.
You can try to lean over.
Not true.
Make her lean over.
Not true.
Like you see me.
Not true.
Not true.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not true.
Not true.
Here's the thing.
That's disrespectful, man.
This queen, and his queen, it's not true. But Doc, I'm telling you, if you want to see for yourself, don't get them nothing.
Yeah.
But you know what? Okay. So speaking in general, that is true. I'm just not one of them.
How long you been married, Lily?
For 4 years.
How long did y'all date before y'all got married?
For 10 years.
Y'all was on lock from jump.
Yeah.
See, I believe you don't have them problems.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, some sisters, some brothers, the giving is the foundation of. Oh, look what he got! Look what he got! Can you say the same thing about him?
And it's not just Christmas. Try not to give them something on Valentine's Day. Bro, let them be the only woman at the office that don't get no flowers.
I do a whole show around Valentine's Day. It's got nothing to do with sports. Been doing it for years, bro. I'm telling you. Tune in this year.
Really? Oh, I gotta watch that.
It's real. I'm telling you.
All right, tell them where they can find you. Where can they watch? Where they can get a hold of you, man? How can they support you?
On the BS3 network, Monday through Friday from 12 to 1. Man, I just absolutely love doing the lunch break, and I absolutely love being a part of the BS3 family, and I mean that, real talk.
It's a great show. All I know is that it's been some whole bunch of months since I done got invited to be on the Lunch Break Sports Show.
Man, and what's crazy is I replayed.
No, it ain't your time to talk yet. And what my agent told me was, he says, and that was the highest rated show that the Lunch Break Sports Show had.
Boy, quit lying.
He ain't lying.
Hey, talk to him, man.
Because I replayed it
he ain't
again
got
recently,
no agent.
And I had a bunch of people comment like it was a live show, and that show was months old. So you're right.
Yeah, he doing himself a disservice. I'm trying to help him. Help me, help you.
But you know what? I'm gonna have the queens on before I have you back on.
Thank you.
Boom.
I won't
Boom.
Tell that story right quick, so we can get out of here.
So this was about in 1998. Pulled up the Whataburger, one of the partners from the hood.
Speak loud, man, so they can hear you.
One of the partners from the hood, he pulled up the Whataburger. And he was my size, my height, but about 2 times my size. And he pulled up, the lady said, "Welcome to Whataburger, may I take your order, please?" He said, "Yes, I like a triple meat Whataburger with cheese on every level." The lady said, "Sir, that sandwich alone is $8.43. He hollered back in the mic, I don't give a damn.
So now, anytime me and Craig go out to eat together and we order a bunch of food or something and they come tell us, well, that's going to be, if they say, hey, put some extra this on that or give me some of that on the side, another side of this, and they say, well, that's going to be extra, me and Craig just look at each other. And we want to say something. I don't give a damn.
Ridiculous.
And the next time we have Craig on, we're going to have Mika tell the story about the barbecue pit incident in Houston when we were there for Adrian Peterson's, what's his birthday or his mama's birthday? His mama's birthday.
It was his mama's.
He was in Houston, and AJ City didn't represent him well, man. So we're going to tell that story the next time.
I can't wait.
Let's see. CJ said, let's see. Pastor gonna get some people to quit this evening. Weeda said AJ is right about the women thing. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Weeda.
And and Theodore said, yeah, he was. It's awesome. I don't know what he's talking about. Probably your show. And she goes, oh, I'm using that. That is hilarious. I don't give a damn. All right. Well, hey, we appreciate your viewers. Of course, Craig, AJ, we appreciate y'all for coming on. Hang tight when we go away. Stay in the green room because the real show starts in a minute. And next week, we are actually having a special guest on. And the date is wrong. That's 12/27. I didn't change the date. The title will be Power Couple House Hunters Edition. And we will have my son, my oldest twin, and his wife, Brandy Dawkins, of Dawkins Realty. We'll have them on talking real estate and their episode of House Hunters coming up. So tune in next week for that. We got some. I'm not the only star in the family is what I'm really trying to say. I turn out stars. You hear me? I turn out stars. The word, what the word say about you to how to tell what kind of tree it is? Huh? Help me out, AJ. You a pastor, man. What it say?
Don't help
him, AJ. Don't.
You know what? Say it again, Craig.
By the fruited bear.
By the fruited bear. I put out stars.
Boy, get off of here.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to find the outro here. So I'm just vamping. Whenever I keep talking toward the end of the show, I'm trying to find the right button here. All right. Hey, we appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week on another episode of Queen 3 and King. Say bye.
Are we smiling or what are we doing?
The Queen Bee has arrived.
You know. What's your out then? So I'm gonna start with both of y'all's hands right here.